gentlemen, welcome to this training. I'm so glad that you guys are here. We're going to talk about marketing your online or your MLM, your multi-level marketing or direct sales business, right? First of all, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Steve Maduro. I'm an online marketer, an internet marketer, and I do this from home full time, earn a very good living doing so by helping a lot of people understand network marketing, understanding MLM business, right? And so I'm going to share with you just in a few minutes some training that's going to talk about how to market your business. Now, this is going to be some ideas, and I'm going to just share with you ideas. We can definitely go in a little bit later on in another session deeper into the training where I literally show you some insider tips and tricks and things that I use to market my business, or I should say my businesses, because as a business person, you should have more than one stream of income. So a little background about myself. 22 years in automotive. I've done everything from entry-level mechanic work to manage multi-million-dollar facilities, and I was blessed to work my projects, my home businesses, my direct selling businesses for about the last 5 years off and on. But for the last 2.5 years, I found a main project that's been working great and that's been retiring people left and right. And so I worked this project feverishly for 2.5 years. About a year and 4 months or so. We really worked on the marketing side of that business, growing a team. And a couple of months ago, I was able to walk away from, again, 22 years of working corporate America. So I'm pleased to say that this thing has really been working. But not only have I been able to do that, I've also been able to help some individuals match, their yearly salary as well, and surpass it. So I'm excited. Our team is growing. I have a couple of different projects that I work. The main one you guys will learn about a little bit later. Matter of fact, the two main ones I should say, because one involves traveling the world and getting paid for it, and the other one involves healthcare, retirement, and also burial benefits. And so, guys, drop me a message if you want to know about my main projects. But you're here because you possibly have an online business and multi-level marketing business, or you have or you want to get into that industry, and so you want to know, how do I do what it takes, and how do I do what's necessary to be successful? And so I'm going to give you just a short overview. So first of all, what is MLM? Right? It's multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing is a marketing strategy in which the sales force is compensated not only for the sales that they personally generate, but also for the sales of others that they recruit or refer. They're programmed to, creating a downline of distributors and a hierarchy of multiple levels of compensation. And so there's a bunch of myths out there that, multi-level marketing is a pyramid scheme and all this good stuff. And that usually comes, when people speak of multi-level marketing as some type of scheme, that usually comes from some level of ignorance. And ignorance is not a negative thing. Ignorance just simply means not knowing, right? Individuals don't understand, which can cost them a lot of money. I'll give you guys an example. A couple of years ago, actually in 2010, I was very ignorant to the fact of how the U.S. tax system works. Okay, I was very ignorant, even though I spent many years working and paying taxes. I was ignorant on how it worked. What that means is I did not know many things about the tax world. However, now to date, I am a certified tax consultant, helping many people save money every single year owning a home-based business. And so, the times, before I got certified, I was ignorant. I just didn't know. And it cost me $11,000, right? Because my tax person forgot $40,000 worth of income on my taxes. And so because of that, because I was ignorant to to the tax situation and the tax codes and tax information and tax laws, it costs me money. And so, individuals that are ignorant to how MLM works, multi-level marketing works, direct sales, all that good stuff, relationship marketing, whatever you want to call it, because individuals are ignorant to how it works, some people are going to work a job for the rest of their life. You know, because again, ignorance is not a bad thing to be ignorant. It's a bad thing to remain ignorant. And so, you have to reprogram your mind. Okay, that's the first thing that you have to do, when you start a multi-level business, right? And then you also have to understand that the people that you talk to, you're going to have to deal with reprogramming, helping to reprogram their mind. Look, until the pain of change outweighs the pain of remaining the same, only then will one change. And so many people are stuck, and they're okay with where they're at. So for them to learn multi-level marketing is it's not a big deal to them, because check to check is okay. A lot of times something bad has to happen, like lose a job or lose a home or lose a car, before people say, you know what, I'm gonna open my eyes to a better way or a different way. So first of all, you have to understand business, right? What is business? Okay. And so let's kind of reverse engineer the whole education piece of multi-level marketing. And let's understand business really quick. Business is the purchase or sale of goods in an attempt to make profit. And so, a person, a partnership, or corporation engaged in commerce, or, the manufacturing or a service, or a profit-seeking enterprise or concern, that's what a business is, okay? That's what a business is, right? And so a business is an entity that's providing quality goods or service in exchange for some form of financial currency, okay? Um, so again, the purpose of business, the legitimate purpose of business, I should say, is is to provide a service, or some would say to provide a product, right? That people are going to need, and sometimes it's on a sometimes basis. Maybe it's a product that some people need once a month, or maybe it's a product that people need every day, or maybe it's a product that people need one time. Whatever it is, the measurement tool of business is definitely profit. Okay, it's profit. Okay, and so here we have understand business, understand what business is, right? Then understand what the measurement tool of business is. So, businesses sometimes are just great ideas, and that's all they are, great ideas, and we measure, how profitable or how great an idea that is by the profit. Really, really simple. So how do we make profit in business? It's real simple. You're going to make profit by marketing your business, okay? And marketing is simply the ability to promote your product or service, making your future customers or clients aware that your product or service even exists, and effectively get your product or service in the hands of your customers. Look around, ladies and gentlemen. Every business that you see that is successful has become great at marketing. Every single one, right? At radio, let's talk first of all about some different ways of marketing, right? Because you hear the radio's blaring and blasting every day, and it's marketing, right? And so some of the different ways of marketing is radio and television ads, right? There's also mail outs. There's also viral marketing. There's also billboards. There's also telemarketing, right? Sometimes we get these calls from people that are trying to sell us things that have no idea who we are. That's telemarketing, right? Where they get your name or number from something you filled out, or whatever the case may be. Maybe they bought your number. That's telemarketing, right? There's also social media marketing. And there's also business to business marketing. But the most effective of all of those marketing techniques is word of mouth. There's a measurement company called Nielsen, and they do some different statistical measurements. And Nielsen said 92% of consumers believe recommendations from friends or family over all other forms of advertising. So that means, think about this, and I want you to think about this scenario really quick. Consider that you and a good friend, you guys are sitting and you guys are watching television. Maybe you're watching your favorite show or whatever the case may be, and your friend says to you during the commercial break, you know, I've been struggling with a little weight loss, and um, I need to find something. And all of a sudden, on the TV, on the commercial, here comes one of those Subway commercials, right? And or let's say here comes a Weight Watchers commercial or Jenny Craig, and let's say your friend looks at it and you say, you know, I think I'm gonna try that, you know, because look at all the weight that those people are losing, right? And the commercials are strategically you know, made and strategically developed and designed to be appealing, right? And so your friend, let's say your friend says, you know what, I'm gonna try Jenny Craig, but then you know you lean over and you say, hey, no, I actually found something. As a matter of fact, I have a friend of mine that's in this company, and he sells this product that I've been using, and this product has been really working for me. Okay, so now your friend has the advertisement on TV, and then also has, you know, what you've just told him about the product you use. Which one do you think your friend is going to take the advice of? 92% of people say they're going to take the advice of word of mouth versus a highly advertised product. Okay, and so you know, one of the things we have to understand is that that is how multi-level business works. It's word of mouth. Okay, traditional businesses will pay sports figures and celebrities who, you know, they sometimes don't even use the product that they're on the commercial for. You know, and I know that for a fact. I have a good friend of mine, and because of who I am and who he is, I won't say exactly what it is that he endorses, but something that he endorses, when we're videotaping anything, he has to make sure that his favorite drink is not being videotaped, and it will be poured in a clear container. Why? Because he endorses a different drink. And so, and I asked him because we were actually getting ready to videotape something, and I passed his drink to him, and you know, he said to me, "Hey, we're gonna tape." He had to pour it in a clear container because, again, the product that he's paid to endorse, he doesn't. It's not his favorite drink. And so a lot of times traditional businesses pay sports figures and celebrities. Why? Because they have a lot of social persuasion. A lot of social persuasion. But, you know, multi-level marketing, we don't pay celebrities. Okay? We pay people. We pay normal people, honest people that believe in a product or service. And those people, we pay those people that will share their product or share their experience with their circle of influence and or customers. Okay? So guys, let's dive in real quick and let's talk about ways that you can market your multi-level business. Hopefully you guys understand multi-level marketing there, and let's dive in really quick. So, you know, what is your product or service? And it doesn't even matter. It can be maybe it's Vacation Travel, Vacation Plus, or it's Amway or Herbalife or Melaleuca or Legal Shield, you know, whatever the case may be, or it works. Like that doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter what your product or service is. Now you have to figure who is your target audience, right? Who's your target audience? Who are you targeting? Who are you marketing your product to? You know, and then you have to think about how do you currently market your product or services? You know, are you the type of person that's looking friends? Are you looking family? Are you looking coworkers? Or are you going after total strangers, right? Who are you marketing to, right? That's a big question. And so let me just share with you guys that all of those individuals that we just talked about there are perfect for you to market to. And let's talk about how you market to them. First of all, whatever product or company you're in, you must first become a product of the product. So this is your warm market approach. And so let's talk about what warm market is. Warm market is generally people that you can remember on a first name basis or face. You're familiar with them, and if you were to if your name was to be mentioned in their presence, or a descriptive description of you was to be mentioned, they would know who you are. Okay, so that's your warm market. Somebody that is either kin to you, family, friends, that trust. You guys have a level of trust between each other because of who you are and your relationship. So that's who your warm market is. So marketing to your warm market, the approach is simple. First of all, you got to be a product of the product. First of all, if you don't believe in your product, that's going to be a problem. Okay, so I want you to consider whatever product or company that you're in. If it's not something that you would sell to your mother or grandmother, then it's going to be a little difficult to continue your marketing strategy. Okay, and so let's talk about something that you believe in, something that you honestly would sell to your mother, your grandmother, whatever that product is. Dive in, be a product of the product. You want to, first of all, whatever company you get involved with, log into the back office and take a look at the training videos. Okay, take any applicable tests. Sometimes there are some different tests that you have to take to become certified or qualified or whatever the case may be. Make sure you take those. You want to 24 to 48 hours, to a maximum of 7 days. You want to make sure that you finish that certification. Okay, then you want to take a fam trip. Okay, a fam trip is, in the travel world, it's where vendors will give you a very, very reduced rate as a travel agent to come and experience that particular resort or property. Right, it'd be sometimes flight and resort for like $399 for like 4 days, all inclusive, or something crazy like that. And that is so that you can familiarize yourself with that property. So what we suggest that you do is take a fam trip, but of your own website. Okay, whatever, www.yourwebsite.yourcompany.com, whatever your site is, make sure you go through and get familiar with that site. And then you want to share your site with friends. Do not be a secret agent, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be a secret agent of whatever it is you're selling. Maybe you're selling travel, or you're selling some a warm beverage, or maybe you're selling some health products. Guys, share your site with friends. And sharing your site is really simple. In the travel space, it's something that we teach people to do is to bookmark your travel website, your booking engine, and share it with friends and say, if you're going to travel in the next 12 months, I'd like you to bookmark this site. And what I'd like you to do is compare prices, my site versus the internet. And if I'm the same price or better, give me a shot at your business. If I'm more, call me. Okay. And let's say you had some green household products, right? You can share your site with friends, right? And say, hey, if you're going to order some household products in the near future, what I'd like you to do is to look at my site, compare some of the products that you would normally buy, and if you will, buy a few products just to try. Buy a few products just to try. If you like them, great. If you don't, talk to me about what we can do about that. And that's just one of the ways, right? And one of the ways that you can make sure that you believe in what you're selling is to order your product. Take a sample, use the service, right? If it's travel, take a trip. Become your first customer. Okay, so that is the approach, guys, for warm market. Those are some of the things that you literally have to do right off the bat, right? So let's say you're selling a warm beverage. Order it, use it, so that you can definitely share it with people, right? The next step number 2, is making your list. And this is a step that many people fail to do for many different reasons. And we're going to have training on the list. So this is not the training where we dive into the list and dissect the list. I'm just giving you an overview of what to do, how to market your MLM business. So the second part of the of the marketing your business is making a list. You want to make a list of minimum 100 names. The bigger your list, the bigger your business. I need you guys to understand that. The bigger your list, the bigger your business. And so if you have 400 friends that you can put on that list, great. Put 400 down. But many people will scream that they don't know that many people. Well, in multi-level marketing, that's going to be a problem. Okay? I want you guys to understand that what you're looking for is 50 customers minimally and 50 potential business partners. Write them all down. Once you write them down, then you filter the list, right? You filter the list based on what we call a 4 to 5 criteria. Now, notice that making the list is first, then filtering the list is the next step. So don't filter the list in order to make a list. In other words, you're crossing out Joe is not gonna. He's not gonna buy from me. He's not gonna be in my business. Susie's not gonna buy from me. She's not gonna be in my business. No, that's the incorrect way to make your list. You want to make your list, put the names down, put the numbers down immediately. Then you will filter the list based on 4 to 5 criteria. Then you can also say, okay, this person may be a potential business partner. This person may be both. Or this person may be a customer. Then you can filter based that way. You want to, once you're done, you want to launch your business within 24 hours of enrollment. Guys, once you launch your business, you want to follow up with guests within 60 minutes of whether you're having a launch call or webinar or whatever it is. Now, here's why we say 24 hours, because success loves speed, okay? And then also speed, right? Speed doesn't give you a chance to reason, doesn't give you a chance to think. It gives you a chance to act, to put action on the table. And action equals results. Okay, so you want to launch your business quickly. It's always the person that joins whatever program it is, and immediately they're following the steps and they're launching their business. Got to think about how a spaceship launches. You know, a spaceship uses 80% of its fuel just to launch and get out of the atmosphere. Okay, and so it's important to understand that getting your business off the ground is going to take most of your energy, and you got to just do it, okay? The best way to share your business, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a process that we name short for, it's PS3, and that's short for peak interest, show the plan, three-way call. Okay, so peak interest, show plan, three-way call. And so that means that, you know, once you develop your list, there's going to be a way that you call individuals and let them know, hey, I'm in business. Okay, and I'll give you a short example. So you may pick up the phone and call your best friend and say, hey, best friend, how you doing? You know, I'm getting ready to jump on another call, but I'm glad that you picked up the phone. You know, hey, I've always admired, you know, your sense of urgency when it comes to an opportunity and when it comes to business. Okay, and I want to run something by you really quick. Do you have a moment? Okay, and so right then and there, you may refer back or revert back to a comfort phrase that will be applicable. Maybe your best friend is having some issues with tuition, or maybe your best friend is having some issues with need a new car or need a new house. And so you would then say, hey, when you were talking to me about that new car, you know, needing to buy a new car, and you didn't know how you were going to do it, you know, and you needed a way. Were you serious, or were you kidding around? And you wait for their answer, right? And then once they answer, more than likely, most people are gonna say, no, I'm serious. I need a new car, or I need a new house. Yeah, you know, I need something. And so then that's when you can proceed, ladies and gentlemen, to asking the question, well, hey, I found a way that you can literally buy a new car, okay? And it's around what you're doing now. You don't have to change what you're doing. If I was to share a short video with you, or share a phone, we're gonna have a special call. If I was to share that phone number with you, you know, would you join the call, or would you watch that website? And ladies and gentlemen, there's more to it, but that's just the approach to piquing interest and getting to where you can show the plan. And then once you're done showing the plan, it's great to have a third party, a success partner, someone that's been in the business longer, someone that can answer questions. And there's more ways and reasons. I'm going to cover that in another training session, why that three-way is important. You need that edification triangle to complete what you're doing. And many people fail, ladies and gentlemen, because they do not follow that triangle, that edification triangle, right? They show the plan, they describe it, they talk about it, but here's the problem. That friend that you just called don't know you as some guru of some coffee expert, or some some travel expert or whatever the case may be, or some financial expert now, or some insurance expert. They don't know you like that. And so they're wondering, where in the world did you learn all of this so fast? And so bringing in a third party for a three-way call, what it does, ladies and gentlemen, it will now bridge the gap in where that friend of yours trusts you as a friend, but don't trust you as an expert. So because they trust you as a friend, you can now introduce an expert, and because of you, they now will trust the expert, and that will bridge the gap in between needing an expert and also needing someone to trust. And so that's the important part about a three-way call. So that 4 to 5 criteria that we talk about grading that list, we use an acronym called CHAMPS, and you'll see this sometimes spelled out a couple of different ways. Our team like to use it like this. First thing you're looking for is, you're looking for people with children. You're looking for people that are homeowners. You're looking for people that are 25 and older. You're looking for people that are married, individuals that have a combined income of 40,000 or more. And you're looking for also a special criteria, which is an entrepreneurial spirit or mindset. Now, let's talk about why children, why homeowner, why age, and all that. First of all, children shows responsibility most of the times, right? Being a homeowner shows some type of stability, right? 25 or older shows some level of maturity. Here's what happens when you graduate high school. Normally you're you're out there, you're wild, you don't have any cares in the world, right? And what happens is you're out there going to school, racking up some debt, right? And when you're done with school, usually about, let's see, if you're 18 and you go for 4 years, that's 19, 20, 21, 22. So about 22, 23, you're finishing up school, and now you're trying to enter the workforce, right? You're trying to enter the workforce, and now is the time that you figure out that all the debt that you acquired, you can't find a job in your career field, right? Or maybe you do find a job, on your career path, but it doesn't pay that much. And now you've gone through 6 months, a year, you're 24 now, and reality has set in. And now you figure, you know what? I have to do something. And not only am I desperate to do something, but I understand that now I have to grow up. I cannot be a kid anymore. And normally that age is around 25 or so, give or take. Now, that's not saying that individuals that are 18, 19 years old cannot come into your business and do a phenomenal job, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a criteria that's been proven in the industry to really work. When you look at top industry income earners, normally they have 4 out of the 5 criteria. Okay, and so married is another one we're looking for. Why? Commitment. We're also looking for individuals that earn, 40,000 or more, because we want to make sure that whatever the business maintenance is, maybe you have some websites that you have to keep up, or maybe you have product that you have to keep inventory of, or I don't know what it is. It could be you have some type of maintenance or so for the business until you can turn profit. You want to make sure that people can pay for the business. And then the S for special criteria, entrepreneur. Usually people that are entrepreneurs will say, how much does it cost for me to get started? I want to know what my investment is, right? But most people that are not entrepreneurs will say, how much do I have to pay per month? How much is my bill? But entrepreneurs already understand that spending money to make money is a way of the financial world, is a way of the business world. I couldn't imagine big companies like Walmart or Target or Whole Foods or Foot Locker or Nike erecting a facility with no money, right? Stocking their stores with inventory with no money. No, it takes money to make money. It really does. There'll be a lot of free things out there, and some people can agree to disagree. But there are some free programs out there that you hear of, and normally those free programs don't pay a lot of money. Why? It takes money to make money. And so some of your programs that you see out there that cost money, that's because there's a certain value that's associated with what you're getting, and you have to understand that first before you make a decision of no. Okay, just want to share that with you. So Income producing activity, right? Step 3 is to host 4 PBRs, right? These are private business receptions. You want to host 4 per month. That's per month. That's once a week for part-time income. Okay, that means you're going to make some money, right? 4 per week, full-time income. That means 4 out of the 7 days in a week, you're going to be showing this project to individuals, right? 4 per day is where you move into life-changing income. That's now where you're changing zip codes, you're buying luxury vehicles, you're making sure that you can change your family's lifestyle permanently, okay? And income producing activity, getting a 4 per day, it's all self-development, okay? You can learn how to do that, how to be sharing, how to literally have 4 people every single day to share your business with, right? This business is all about numbers. You don't treat people like numbers, but you do have to bring numbers in front of your plan, in front of your multi-level marketing business. That's the same way, businesses use commercials. Businesses will flash that commercial over and over and over. What are they doing? They're getting more eyeballs on their product or service. That's why it costs so much money to have 15 seconds or 30 seconds during the Super Bowl. Why? Because more eyes will be on that ad. Okay, and so again, having more eyes on your product or your service, 4 per day, will definitely change your life. And so the steps to success, ladies and gentlemen, the 4th step is making a commitment, an 18-month commitment, right? You want to commit to your why. Why are you doing it? Right? Why are you even in multi-level marketing? Why are you even starting a plan B? And better yet, I like to say, commit to your responsibility. Who's responsible for you? Who are you responsible for? Right? Who's depending on you for a better lifestyle? Or who's depending on you to eat? Who's depending on you to have, a roof over your head? Right? You want to commit to your responsibility. You want to commit to the system. You want to commit to showing up. You want to commit to staying active. Okay? Commit to staying active. Okay? Now, here's something I want to share with you guys. Imagine this. Okay? Imagine this. Imagine that, in order to change your life, you needed to have a certain amount of money per month coming in. Let's say $2,000 a month, right? Now, making an 18-month commitment means that it's possible that you may work this business for 12 months and not meet your goal. But I'll give you guys an example. We started working this business, the marketing side of our business, earning residual income. And it wasn't until about our 13th, 14th month that we began to see substantial income per month, right? But I want you to imagine in our particular business, the way that we have, the way our overrides are set up, individuals that you introduce to our project, all of the individuals that they build on their team will be in your residual pool, right? Your residual pool. That means that all of the individuals that someone you have sponsored, all of the individuals that they sponsor will be in your pool. Now, 3 months into our project, the individual that invited me to the project, me and my wife, they quit. They didn't give an 18-month commitment. They gave a 90-day commitment. 90 days. They felt like they wanted to walk away. Long story short, now here we are with hundreds of people in our business around the world. We're in over 20 states. Our team is. We're also in the Bahamas. We're in Guyana. We're in Trinidad and Tobago. We're in Alaska. We're in the UK. We're everywhere. And imagine that if my sponsor was that person that needed a couple $1,000s a month, right now, that's what he would have been earning, is a couple of $1,000s a month if he had made an 18-month commitment. However, 12 months in, 13 months in, he wouldn't have been at his goal. However, if he had made an 18-month commitment before 18 months, came to pass, he would have been at his goal. So imagine what a commitment in this business will do for you. So there are other ways of marketing, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm excited about. There's paid advertisement. And once you get rocking and rolling, you can dive into paid advertisement. I'd advise you not to spend any money until you understand and until you have a coach. Okay. Of course, there's word of mouth. We talked about that. There's flyers and newspaper ads, which work well. Again, have a coach, somebody that can show you how to do that. That's something that we do. There's also cold calling. It's a cold world out there, but cold calling still works, right? There's bumper stickers, car wraps, all of that good stuff. I think personally, the best way to market blogs. And here's why. Blogs, you can expand your market reach. Flyers, cold calling, all of that. There's only so much that you can do, but your blog can reach the masses, right? And here's why blogging makes sense and why it's so great, because people like to be informed. People are always reading information. And you can do this from your home, from a beach, from anywhere in the world. And it's literally free traffic. Okay, it's literally free traffic. Think about this. You want to make sure you leverage the internet. The internet is the information superhighway, and consumers are looking for, they're every single day they're looking for quality information to solve their problems. People have problems with weight loss, problem with needing leads, problem with wanting to travel the world for pennies on a dollar, problems in health areas. Okay, and people are searching the internet for that. Okay, so you want to take advantage of using the internet and make sure and share your expertise. And I'll show you that, being an expert in a subject field, that's easy to do whether you have the expertise or not. And again, we're going to have some more sessions where I'm going to literally teach you how to do that. So again, go to the website, my website, ladies and gentlemen. I have some courses that are going to help teach you and get you jump started with this, MLM, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Go to stevemaduro.com. Go to the MLM school login. Get registered. You can put in your email address and name and set up a password and all that good stuff. It's real simple to do. Guys, start learning the skills to help you become successful. Okay, start learning them. Start learning, and the stuff that I'm going to teach there, and the stuff that I'm going to show in the future, ladies and gentlemen. I know many people that charge a lot of money for this. I've had some people tell me they charge $3,000 for some of the stuff that I'm sharing for free. Now, this is not always going to be for free, but get it while you can. So if you have questions, guys, my number is there, 210-960-7243. Also, again, on my website, there's a spot that you can send me some information as well if you have questions. And right now, I'm within 20, 30, sometimes even 50 messages and leads per day. So don't be discouraged if you send me a message on my website and it takes me a while to respond. The quickest way to get to me is texting. Just FYI, if you're texting me some program that you want me to join, guys, I promise you right now I'm not interested. I make a full-time earning online with the projects that I have now. I'm very busy with the projects that I have now. If you need help, call me. If you're trying to push a program to me, don't call me. It's going to be ignored, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have the time for it. But if you have questions, please reach out. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that website, www.stevemaduro.com or stevemaduro.org. You can get to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you at the beach or at the bank. Hopefully, I will see you at the top and not from the top. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to have a very good day. Don't forget to go to my website, go to the MLM class section, log in, get your username and password, view the information. If it's of value to you, share it. Please share it around the world, ladies and gentlemen, as we make this industry, the multi-level marketing industry, which is already the highest paid, highest income earning industry in the world, as we make this a great industry. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening.